coming out. We haven't been able to talk in a while. It's been a rough patch. So, it'd be nice to catch up a little bit. Go ahead and sit down. That room full of things. Oh, that's still so swollen. Yikes. Yeah, just put another castor oil pack on as soon as we get back inside, okay? Looks like you were wearing it all night. Maybe I wonder if it wasn't too tight. It is not as angry red. It was so angry last night. Veronica suggested that when I put castor oil on that I do it by hand. Yeah, so that we're giving these gentle lymph node, support. So, yeah. I mean,
it's like kicking a dead donkey.
It's not. I mean, can we? I know that's how you feel, but can we do our thing and see how you feel then? After.
Dead donkey.
Yeah. I feel like fucking donkey shit right now, so I get that part.
Really?
Oh my god, I'm so burned out.
Really?
Oh yeah.
From what? What have they been making you do?
Being super busy, spending a weekend with my friends, interacting like all day, like a lot, doing a ton of activity. And my personal life is very busy, trying to find a housemate. Ainsley's suddenly decided to move up here, so there's all that goes with that. She's been having panic attacks because it's really stressful and it's some of the things that are hard are going on. And I want to be, here and present and helpful to you. And, so it's just, I've been resting, but it makes sense that I'm in this state. And I'm not going to hide it anymore, even though I'm going to sound weird, I'm going to talk clumsy, I'm probably not going to make as much sense as I often can. So yeah, that's my state is I'm sometimes like this. Right now, this is how I am.
Well, you look good to me.
Yeah, on the outside.
Baby, you look good to me.
Thank you. Here you go. This is the CBD. I thought we'd start light, just especially because you've been like so,
I've just been. You should have seen me get up. I was like bouncing from wall to wall.
Ping pong.
Just trying to stay up.
Yeah.
Finally making it into the toilet and went plonk. Jeez.
I'm not surprised. I'm kind of glad the walls, every place you have to ping pong around though is pretty close. So it's not a real, I'm sure it sucks. I'm not like saying it's okay, but at least maybe that makes it not as bad, that it's like even your hallway, you're just kind of burnt.
I'm really kind of glad of that too. I thought of that this morning. I'm like, well, I don't have too far to blow.
Right, and maybe you won't, maybe it'll be just enough to... Yeah.
So you're getting ready to leave pretty soon.
Tomorrow, yeah. Tomorrow.
You'll be gone, and so...
I'll come home on Friday.
Have to figure out a way to...
I keep telling you, I'm taking you on Wednesday. You're not talking about that, right?
Okay.
So can you please believe me?
That's tomorrow.
Yeah, and please don't worry about tomorrow at all anymore. Please, I don't...
Okay.
I reassure you, let's talk about different things, and please just believe I'm taking you tomorrow, okay? And you're set for Thursday, too. Your rides are done.
Yeah, Rodney's taking me Thursday.
I know, that's so awesome.
Yeah, I think that Veronica with me yesterday
was awesome.
Really helped. I mean, she she knows many of my geeks, and she'll be lighting fires under their butts.
And she has been. She did, yeah. I'm not sure that she really understood the ways in which, you know, you and I both needed support until maybe yesterday. I think she got a much better idea. And she did offer me some really good ideas. And yeah, I'm so grateful that she just took that, because I know she could tell that I'm just like, I'm so stretched, executive functioning wise, you know. So, yeah, I'm so glad. So glad.
Yeah, she's a PT. You
Right,
know, she
right.
she really knows
That's why
some
she was
stuff.
like, do this, you know. So yeah, I really need that sort of knowledge too, and it's because I know what I know, but I don't know what I don't know. And I'm so self-taught.
Sausages.
I'm so self-taught. There's a lot I don't know. Oh, what if we got the bat? Okay, I got ideas, honey. But okay, let's try to do our routine. I miss it. Today is Tuesday, August 12th. It's a fire day. That's cool. Oh God, I can't have my head in the sun. I guess. I just like to feel the mostly face here.
I think I can move back.
No, you're fine. We don't have to. I'm already set up. I already changed what I needed to change. We're good. Okay. But see, eventually we'll have the equipment we actually need to make these things easy.
My little table back here would be better.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Ooh, I gotta be careful. I broke my thing. So.
Oh no.
Yeah. Oh well. That's just how it is. It's fine. It will replace it. I'm used to making do with what I got. Okay. Is there anything else you'd like me to know about you before we do our gene keys? It's been a hard stretch of days, huh? Yeah. Yeah.
And I made a picture of, and I put on there everybody who has died that I have assisted.
Oh wow. Oh wow. Yeah. That's big.
And some people I can't remember their names, but
Right.
everybody that I can remember, and even put my dad on there, even though I didn't really assist him.
I'm sure you did in some way.
Well, I think that he just thought I was more than he could handle. And I asked them to just reach out their arms and pull me in.
Yeah?
Just pull me in.
Your dad or all of them?
All of them.
Wow, yeah.
My mom and my sister and my brother and my cousin, all my cousins who died. And
Yeah. Are you one of the last folks of like the people you grew up with? Have most of them passed?
Well, my sister Judy is still alive.
Okay. Is she in pretty good health?
She's the oldest of the 7 siblings. And she's 78, I guess. 79.
It's a pretty sweater. I like that. It's so pretty. Wow. Yeah.
So anyway,
Did they give you those hugs? Did do you feel like
I feel like, I'm gonna.
It's powerful
Reach out
support.
for me, and they will support me in my journey. This is part of the journey. This is what I want to do. I don't want to hang out here in miserable land
Miserable land
anymore.
sucks. Yeah. Do you need to get
Vincent.
that, or could
It's
it wait?
Vincent.
Okay.
Today's Tuesday.
Yeah.
We're not doing anything else today, are we?
It would be nice if we had at least an hour or so together, separate from this.
I'm just not gonna answer it.
Yeah. Thank you. Yeah. You can call back. Do you want to silence?
Yeah, he'll call back, and he'll assume that today at 2 is our normal day,
I think
So-
it's fairly early. I don't know what time it is, but it's 11. So how about we'll reach out to him in maybe 30, 45 minutes.
When we're
okay?
done with our
Yeah.
important things.
Yeah. I want us to get to have, our
We
time.
haven't had our time.
No. Yeah. See, when you're, you've been either busy sleeping or you've been busy out
I was
doing other
really
stuff.
sleeping. I
Yeah.
slept for two solid days. I was up for maybe 4 hours each of those days.
Good. I wonder. I'm not being very good about tracking data yet, but maybe our transcripts have. I'm really curious to notice, to pay attention and kind of track like the periods of deep sleep when you kind of shut down for a little while and you're like, nah, this is it. I wonder. I have a lot of wondering about that, and I have a lot of ideas of like what we could track because. I just really can't help but think if you know you and you're not supposed to. That's the kind of stuff I like to do. I find I really am such a stats nerd, even though I hated statistics class. Anyway, so yeah, I'm gonna do that because I think there's a lot to learn from what your body's telling us these days.
Okay, well, you
I
learn all you want to. But I want to go. You know, and
is it no longer?
I tell all the nurses, no, I'm not gonna take the pills. In the back of my mind,
It's always your option.
Unless I can't do anything else.
It's always your option. Yeah.
No, I don't plan to take the pills. I pray to God that Dr. B will give me 6 months or less so that I can have those pills in my hand. And if I can get the pills in my hand, then I'll have another small party.
Okay, cool.
With the people that have
love
really supported me
Yes,
on the
please,
earth.
because I think they'd really be sad if they didn't get to spend some time with you.
So,
Remember how we kind of did that in the fall, and people really showed up, and we need to celebrate that you
don't
stayed a
want
little
that
while
big
longer.
a-
No, I know. We'll be careful.
We're like 6 people.
we'll pick 'em.
You and Brian and my daughter and son and my son's family.
Totally.
and
Yeah, the
just-
important. Yeah. Yes. I'm so happy to hear you want that, and we will make it happen. Okay. They'll love that too.
If I don't just fall asleep and go to bed and go to sleep.
Yeah.
And that would be fine too.
That would
and
be fine, and I'm sure they'd appreciate your effort in staying until at least we can have this gathering. I'm sure that everybody would really, really be grateful for that.
And you could write about that after I'm gone. If
Exactly,
it doesn't
dude.
work out.
I've got so much fucking shit to write. Yeah, you're gonna have to go sometime. I need this time to write. Damn it. But I don't want you to go soon, and I'm glad. I am so happy to hear you say this. I think we've needed to do some serious right at the end. What are we doing at the very end of your life so that you don't have to think about it when it's happening?
Yeah.
And I feel uninformed and unclear, and so
I feel
that's why I want some time with you when you're feeling decent enough to be able to, get your point across. We always have this as backup too, but yeah, thank you for sharing that with me and telling me the other night that your mom's been funny. Like, that's wild.
she, and I realized that she was really a socialette,
Oh, yeah.
She liked to be social, and she wasn't really pretty, but she had
Confidence.
Yeah, she was kind of like who's your partner before?
Sophia?
Sophia. She was kind of like a Sophia. She was
Really?
always inviting people
Yeah.
in and flirting with the guys and just offering you another drink and she
That's a
was just,
generally fun person to be around.
Yeah.
And did you witness her being funny with other people? Like
yeah,
in those
but I could never interrupt her in those settings.
Oh, I'm sure, because she's like, this is the zone I'm in.
This
I'm
is
not-
my place.
Yeah.
Out of here, baby.
Yeah, I bet.
Yeah.
I look, and there's a lot of stories we haven't gotten to talk about, and you know, honestly, I want to be able to tell you a bit about my experience, my
Yeah,
life,
I'd like to
because I think
hear it.
sometimes you're like,
You
there's
know-
no way you get it, and I'm like,
What?
please let me tell you that I kind of do, you know. And also, my childhood is something I need to talk about, and I
I
think
know,
somebody
and
more,
it's fascinating, and
Yeah.
I really want you to talk about it because then there's a transcript for you to write your
Right.
story.
I have some stories already
It
written in these
is
picture books, but yeah.
phenomenal,
It
and
is, I
I
know.
am very interested.
Good. Yeah, it would make me feel so loved and happy to get to have some time to just like
So interested.
tell such. Yay. Good.
So
Yay.
I want to do that.
Yeah,
so.
we got.
I hope someday.
Maybe if we set
will.
that. Maybe if we kind of set a time and we talk to your body and be like, hey, you know, what do we need to do to support you so that during this time that we've dedicated to each other, and it doesn't have to be just about my stories or whatever, can you try to be awake then? Like, what can we do to help? Because I think your body actually does communicate pretty clearly, and that's kind of what I think I'll learn as I start really tracking data. Because yeah, what I want most of all is you to have the most easeful, I know it will rarely be comfortable, but at least the most comfortable that's available. You know, why continue to suffer in this really important transition? You've suffered so much already, and this is your last big hurrah. You know, what do you think it'd be like for your next iteration if you ended this iteration, this life, in like your conscious living, conscious dying? I want to read that. Damn it, we need to do things. Your conscious. I want to see that. What's your conscious living, conscious dying book? Maybe you got to listen to yourself, who was like, hey, this is what I think. You got to listen to it now. Listen to yourself. Anyway. Okay, thank you for saying all that.
Yeah, thank you for speaking all that, and I hope you don't expect me to participate.
I want. Can we
You know what
please
I'm
have a
saying?
foundational understanding between us that it's extremely rare. It's almost never that I want to do something right now, and I have everything pretty much is an invitation. That it's basically me saying this is an idea and I'm throwing it on the list, you know, so that you don't feel like you have to reiterate or remind me that to have low expectations. I believe in just speaking it and letting it go.
Okay.
And how can you possibly imagine some idea I've got if I haven't got to say it? So that's what I'm doing. Just yeah. Okay. I hope the sound's been working. I haven't done it. Okay. So we were in Gene Key 3, and I'm pretty sure we got through, we read Repressive Nature, Anal. Do you need more room? Am I crowded?
No, I was thinking of taking my shoes
Oh,
off.
yeah. I wish the ground wasn't wet, but.
This is dirt. It's
It
good.
is,
Dirt
yeah.
is good.
And it's not spiky anymore. Like, I don't feel, even if I'm on it barefoot, it doesn't hurt anymore. It used to. Okay. So we got,
Oh yeah, we could play footsie. Let's play footsie.
Repressive Nature was anal. Just a few like key points. Fear activates restriction around the anus, which in turn affects our entire breathing pattern. As our breathing becomes shallower.
And the shadow is
That probably should get in the habit of saying that, huh? Chaos.
Okay.
There's so much chaos. Okay.
So we're understanding our chaos.
And this breathing point I think is important. You know, we gotta people gotta start practicing some fucking breathing and recognizing where some restriction lies. If you can't release your butthole, then it's gonna be tough to really breathe. And that's that whole root chakra connection is all about fear. And so if you create from fear, then, well, your fear is powerful and it creates chaos and suck and bummerage. Okay, so the reactive nature was disordered, which I think is interesting, pathologizing, and I don't know, this kind of stuff's coming up. Rage is one of the adverse reactions, a fear of life. Sometimes anarchy and destruction, and varying degrees of dis-ease from mild to acute.
This is Jeremy.
Yeah, well, let's see where we're headed, because we both fall in here too sometimes.
Yeah.
So it carries a destructive force that will inevitably come back to haunt us. So I think last time we had talked about anger isn't something to avoid and repress. It's like actually an appropriate response often. It's when it becomes rage is when it's gone, you know, like that's when I think we need to take responsibility for our anger and clear some of it and handle it and think about it before we Thanks for that reminder. I can't always pick up on all the things that are hurting.
I know.
Thanks. Thanks for petting me. Yeah. So like I was saying earlier, when I feel like this, then, you know, I have a lot lower capability to do all the masking and all the like self-protection and...
You don't need a mask. And you can be who you are even in this situation. I am even who I am in this situation. I'm often just angry and grumpy and
Right. Yeah. So here we're getting that explanation, you know, and it diffuses it. To just understand, I feel like it diffuses the, you know, the part. When we have, this is us learning, this is us becoming conscious.
and the part just needs to get loosened up so that it just
Yeah. So it's not blocking
Dissipate.
shit. Dude, can we be any more clear? Your body's such a good communicator. Like, I bet if we ask Louise, hey, like she'd tell us all kinds of things about that. Anyway, I don't want to talk to Louise right now. But yeah, see how we've been living this disordered and anal and chaos? So let's move into the gift of innovation.
Okay, so this is the gift. We have chaos, which inspires us to innovate. Because we can't live in that fucking chaos
Can't
too
fucking
long.
live like this anymore. Can't live like this anymore. So let's change the like this. Let's become more conscious and let's just kind of get back into the flow.
What she said.
Yeah. Okay, so this is the end of island mentality. Imagine that.
Oh.
The end of island mentality.
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah, let's go through it, okay? So I love that this has it says through the eyes of a child, but I've always looked at it as beginner's mind. That's the language that works for me, so I'm gonna say that. But okay, who, what, and wherever you are, if you are not continually transcending, then you are dying. Experiencing that pretty viscerally, huh? What is so wonderful about the third shadow, when we find that that silver lining of something fucking sucked, that's here. It's so wonderful is that despite its narrow, fear-based, mono-celled outlook on life, it also holds the secret to our future. All one has to do is look back at our own evolution. Look, this is a time to look back. This is when it is appropriate to look back. At our own evolution to see where it must inevitably lead. To the third gift, the gift of innovation. I love that you're doing all this right now. As single-celled organisms multiplied all across our planet, evolution prepared itself for a quantum leap, the great transition into multicellular life. If it were true that deep within the nucleus of every cell, a selfish drive were paramount, if it were true, then it is highly unlikely that any two cells could ever cooperate, since their very design would drive them to compete. The genius of the cell, I love that, drive them to compete, okay, and its true brain must therefore lie where the quantum biologists say it lies, within the cell's membrane. We know
That's the brain.
yes.
Membrane.
Oh,
is the brain.
oh, I just hit you. I'm sorry. I'm
It's
sorry.
the brain of the cell. The membrane.
Yes.
Is the cell and carries all of.
Here's your membrane. Your outer I can touch this. I can directly affect and influence this part very viscerally and physically and visually, so you can see it and feel it. But if you keep staying in that single-celled place with all this pain and cancer and owies, like,
Wow.
then you're
hard
single.
Not
But
to,
yeah, dude,
because
you've 73 plus years. You've only known that. Yeah, don't beat yourself up for learning well. You're a good learner. You were well trained. We're unprogramming you. Deprogramming. You were really good, little computer. You learned real well.
And I never learned how to be a mother.
No, fuck, who was around to fucking show you?
And so my children have chosen different paths of motherhood,
Yeah.
which is good.
Yeah,
They
they're
did it.
changing the line. Different choices lead to different outcomes. Okay, we're going to multicellular life and membrane as the brain. Okay, we know that the membrane allows the single cell to respond. It allows it to respond to the environment, sending you messages, please love me. Okay, so, and is responding to its environment, but it goes one stage further than this. 1 + 1 is 3. It must allow its DNA to be influenced, by its environment. This is the foundational principle of quantum biology, and it is regarded as nothing short of heresy. Let's be fucking heretics. Fuck this stupid shit. In the face of our current mainstream biological dogma. Fuck the conventional medicine system. Fuck you. What we can now see is that life does indeed work in this way. Millions of years ago, single-celled consciousness made a quantum leap into multi-cell consciousness. I think a lot of us understand and believe this to be true, so it's literally just an illustration of what we can do again, but not consciously. It made a quantum leap into multi-celled consciousness, which means that the survival-based programming within DNA must have either mutated, let's be mutants, or adjusted itself in order for the cell to be assimilated. We want to be assimilated, but please assimilate into a greater organism. Zaria calls that a super being. I like that visualization because I think it makes it a lot easier to understand how this can work when there's a system of, you know, here's Azaria, and here's Lindsay, and, you know, here's Ayana, and here's me, you know, like they have different jobs. Okay. Okay. Assimilated into the greater organism. When we apply the same metaphor to humanity, what we see is the empowerment of the human individual, so we're still individuals, through the third gift of innovation. Innovation is built into life. In other words, life itself is designed to transcend its own initial programming. It actually capitalizes difficulty at the beginning. I don't often see that in a book where they don't follow the capitalization rules, and I actually do that a lot. I'm like, this needs emphasis. So I love that. Okay. Difficulty at the beginning. That makes sense. Okay. And okay. Life itself is designed to transcend its own initial programming, which is difficult at the beginning. Oh, that was something that we talked about earlier. That's right. That was in an earlier gene key. And discover new and higher forms of consciousness. Discover. It's okay that you're like, I don't know what's on the other side of that fucking alien planet. Aliens. We're aliens. Okay. Discover new and higher forms of consciousness. Beyond selfishness and chaos lies cooperation and innovation. Innovation only occurs when you truly begin to think for yourself. Think for yourself. This may sound like an everyday occurrence, but in fact is relatively uncommon. If you don't believe in your sovereignty and autonomy, then you're actually not thinking for yourself. In order to be truly innovative, you have to attain a very high frequency that allows you to see beyond the collective worldview. Matrix is a documentary. The gift of innovation is far more exciting than simply being creative. Like, this is where it gets really hot. It's not just the we're creating and using our sexual energy. This is even more exciting. It implies that you have permanently escaped the fear-based perspective of the shadow frequency. Innovation thrives on optimism, although this is not the kind of optimism that's built upon hope. True optimism is the dynamic energy at the heart of creation. I guess maybe when you have a baby, you're pretty freaking optimistic. Through the third gift, you begin to tap into the higher aspects within your own DNA. It is not that the DNA itself changes, but that the frequency passing through it activates its hidden programming. This is how single-celled life gave way to cooperative life, and it is how human selfishness must and will give way to collective consciousness. The whole is far more powerful than its individual human components. That is the rub. Ooh, you've been rubbing the whole time. That's awesome.
What is the rub again?
Well, and honestly, the way it's written doesn't make a whole lot more sense. The important part is the whole is far more powerful than its individual human components.
Right.
And the first part of the next sentence is innovation implies cooperation by its very nature. Like you can't, there's no innovation without cooperation. And we're mutating, we want to mutate. In order to mutate life to a higher order, you must integrate and synthesize. Integrate and synthesize. doing some crown chakra partner massage. Integrate. What was that other word? What was that other word? Assimilate. Integrate. Assimilate. There's unity in the physicality. You know, that'd be fun. Let's start that dance craze. Show us your assimilate and integrate dance. What's that look like? See, this is what dogs do. Dogs are smart. We just need to follow what the dogs do. I feel like we got to stop there, but I do want to say that when we go, well, let me just tell you, the third CD is innocent, all play and no work.
But
we still have more of the end of island mentality, but I want to not sit here right now. I'd like to move a little bit, and maybe it's time for a little more cannabis. And then, do you feel up to tarot? Do you want me to go grab the cards? Because that was part of what we were doing. How are you feeling though? What kind of what would be most comfortable for you in the next
Oh, I guess I'm good with anything. I was thinking that we could finish the gift, but
what if we did that? What if we went inside? What if we did the card out here and then we go inside and read some more? I think that's what I would really like if we want to keep reading. So,
all right.
Yeah, I am
You
gonna.
want me to go get the
No,
card? I don't know where it is.
I might know you. I mean, you're sometimes consistent with where you put things. So. At least I know where to start. So, I mean, how can you be real consistent? You're just still creating your system. You know, you just moved in. Do you think you want any more cannabis? That was CBD that we did first.
I don't think so.
You don't
I
think
think
so?
it's gonna put me to sleep.
Yeah,
and that's
I
what
want to keep
need.
you awake.
That's what I need to go to sleep, and I will go
Later.
to sleep.
Yeah, maybe we could start influencing your sleep rhythm, you know, with like get you up and move so things get flowing, and then when you're like, I want a nap, you know, some cannabis if you think it's going to be beneficial. Probably keep you asleep longer. Okay. Anyway, I better get a battery pack. Oh, your book? Do you want me to go look real quick? Do you think?
If you want to.
I think you. It seems like you really like having that, like, you know, to write a couple notes.
Yeah, could be. You should have brought your shoes.
It was actually almost with all that stuff. It was real close. So that's good that you already kind of looks like you kind of have a habit already of keeping them close to each other at least.
To each other.
Yeah, that's great. It's it's already integrated. That habit.
Already integrated. Good job.
Okay, I'm gonna put this right there.
All right. Well,
Is that our card?
ah.
Or what was that?
Well, I break this up, And this card is sitting on top. Whoops.
Oh. Okay. They wanted to ground. Maybe your cards want to get cleared. Oh. They're so slippery. These ones are
I know.
slippery.
Sorry.
There's nothing to apologize for. If we had our apology game, then
And
we
I would
pull.
get 25 cents.
No, we're not. It's not capitalism. It'll be. It's a like. No, it's like a.
Jeanette.
It's a affirmation of love.
Oh.
So to
Oh.
reframe, replace that
Kinda.
programming.
And then it was sitting on the top. And I'm like,
Was it? And that wasn't one of our cards, was it? It's just that it wanted you to see it.
well, it was from, I think it was the last card we pulled.
Oh, okay, it was. Okay.
And so I turned it over and I started to, what do you call it? And it said, no.
You were gonna shuffle it in, or?
No way, Jose, that is your first card. Fuck up.
Listen.
Try to make
Listen.
sense of it all.
You did just tell me how you spoke direct. You made a specific request to your ancestors. You know, it doesn't. You don't have to be blood related. You made a specific request, and you know. So I hope you'll really keep your eye out for their messages, because it may come in ways you wouldn't normally expect. Because they can't just come talk words right at you, you know. So I wonder if that's. Ow, I got lots of stuff moving out of me. I've been doing lots of grounding. I've managed to still be outside a lot, even when it
That's
was
really
fucking
good.
hot. So we actually have. This is a pretty great setup when it comes down to it. The fact that I was able to be comfortable even when it was practically 100 degrees is pretty great.
Do we do 3 cards or 4?
I think up till now we've done 1, but you've
Really?
been following your guidance, yeah. But I clearly am more. I have some phone stuff I gotta do. When you've just intuitively drawn a 3-card spread. So, what does that mean to you?
Well, I don't know about usually. But
Oh, it doesn't
right
matter.
now, I'm seeing this as the past and the present and the future.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Now, from the way I hold them, it would be that past, the present, and the future.
Okay.
And I think that's more realistic.
Past, present, future. Okay. You said a lot of fire. There's a lot of fire. Where do you see the fire? I don't know how to see that.
Well, it's just that wands are the wands are telling the story.
Telling this. Okay, wands are telling the story.
They're telling the story of growth.
Okay. Oh.
Expansive growth.
Okay. Yeah,
And-
kind of like bamboo thing. Yeah. Cool.
And they build the houses we live in. They are absolutely wonderful.
Nice.
Growth.
Great.
And this is already achieved growth, and we are living in it.
Ooh.
And
No wonder it came out strong. It said, "You will look at this card."
yeah.
I'm gonna. Wow. Yay. Thank you.
And I can read a little bit more on those.
The book is under here. Let me grab it for you so that all these cards don't go flying again.
I never have liked the
Ones right
the
here.
pentacles.
Oh, you're in Pentacles. Really?
No.
Huh.
I-
The design or the meaning behind them?
Well, the meaning is money.
Is it? I thought it was all grounded. I'm curious. Yeah, my understanding of Pentacles is different, but yeah, okay. I'd love to hear the reading.
Well, I'd be interested in you telling me.
Okay. Do you want me to tell you now?
Okay.
From what I remember, granted it's been a while since, it's more it's like the material. It is material, and it does arrive at times in the form of money, and I think that would be a real common reading, especially in our culture. But I think it's abundance and support and foundation of grounded security at all the different levels, and sometimes that shows up as cash abundance, but cash is just a made-up thing, so that's not the only meaning of something like Pentacles. But I think it's very expansive, very supportive. I love very much that this said something along the lines of you're already living it. Thank you. Thank you. Is that a king, though? I'm a little confused about a king on a 4. I don't know.
Yes.
Yay,
So,
thanks for letting me tell you.
in the classic weight design, a stern-looking king glares at the world from his throne. Ensconced behind walls, he holds fast to a golden coin, clutching it possessively to his chest, and keeping a solid grasp of 2 other coins that he's planted firmly under his feet.
Mine.
A 4th gold coin is perched on the top of his head. He is tenaciously guarding his mind, heart, and soul, and physical position. Waite calls this card earthly power. So that's kind of like Trump.
Yeah, they're in the material.
Mm-hmm.
I think what I'm remembering now is like earlier in the Pentacle journey, it is like at some point, I don't know if it's 5 or 6. I'm pretty sure it kind of shifts into the positive aspect of this evolution, and this matches perfectly with what we just read.
When the 4 of Pentacles appears in a reading, you might find yourself focused on your material and physical existence. You might even find that you're obsessed with making sure money and property is all in order. Obsessed.
I'm obsessed with money. I don't want to say that anymore.
The card could also refer to a concern about your physical health and well-being.
Oh, in the material.
How about that? The 4 of Pentacles could be a cautionary card. Take steps to protect your heart, wealth, and your physical well-being.
And I don't think protect in the way that you might know it now.
Right.
Redefine.
Yeah. Could mean take a measure of financial security and stability.
What? Really?
Historically, the 4 of Pentacles was said to herald the pleasant news from a lady from a bachelor.
From a what?
From a bachelor. Historically, if you got this in your reading, you were like, oh, I'm going to have a husband.
Oh, interesting. So the masculine arriving for you.
Right.
Which we know it does not always show up in a body, but it shows up in the whole spirit we're dealing with. Okay, so 4 of Pentacles.
4 of Pentacles. Compound interest is what.
It's 3 of.
And earthly power.
Okay, so earthly power is pretty fun too.
Yeah.
You see what fucked up, unhealthy. Earthly power looks like. We're
looking at it.
We're looking at it. It's no longer in the form of movies, and you can dismiss it as fiction. It's like right in front of us, and that's earthly power. But what we do is earthly power. We're still on the earth.
This is earthly power.
And this is what heals the fuckery. No one's ever seen anything but the fuckery, so it keeps getting worse and worse, right? Every generation it gets worse, and so now look.
And now we're healing the fuckery.
Yeah, dude, I really think the illness in your body is like fuckery from not yours. You know, it's the programming. I'm really gonna return to the language of computers that I learned. We gotta defrag your hard drive. You've got some viruses. I don't like McAfee. We'll find something else. Yeah, we're computers. We really are. And we can reprogram these computers. And when we reprogram these computers, then they actually do transcend. Okay.
Maybe I'll get somebody to massage my back with like clear oil. You know, that just.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, a massage. Oh, yes. Yeah, your whole body, because it's lovely, wonderful. You're doing it, but yeah, somebody to massage your whole body would be really beneficial. Okay.
Should we move on to the three of wands?
Innovation. Yes, please. Yes, please. We're gonna move on to the next.
Which is what's happening now.
Okay. So that's right. The Four of Pentacles was like has been happening. It is
Recent past.
recent past. Okay.
Most people spend a good deal of their time imagining the way things could be. If everything they plan turns out the way they hope. The Three of Wands is one card that depicts the longing and hope each one of us has for the future. In the classic weight design, the Three of Wands depicts a strong man on the hillside overlooking the sea, watching as three ships sail across a bay. It could be the same bay we saw just one card back, the Two of Wands. The man looks like a husbandman waiting and watching for his ships to come in. What riches will they bring? What precious cargo do they carry in their hold? From exotic, far-off lands. Waite called this card established strength.
Wow. I mean, talk about related.
Established.
Related. Whew, see all this shit's coming out? That's the other reason we gotta do this stuff, because it helps me clear. Okay, established relationships. Is that what it was? Yeah, it's a whole shamanic thing, man. It's qigong. You've got burp. Okay, established relationship, longing, hope, waiting. Okay, what?
Established strength.
Oh, strength. Okay. What riches does the hold, or does the boat hold? I know it. I know this viscerally. This was literally how I grew up.
Probably called this card virtue. The Three of Wands is a very good card. Didn't it say Four of Pentacles is a very good card?
What? Really?
I think
Let's
it
see.
said that at the
Let's see.
beginning.
Talk about fucking clear messages. If it's up.
It doesn't say
It does somewhere, but
that. Yeah. I do.
you got the energy of that regardless,
I got the
and so this
energy
is.
of it. So we've got, and I've always known that the Three of Pentacles. When I saw my ship come in, I knew. I see my ship coming in. The Three of Wands is a very good card in a reading. In a reading, the Three of Wands could mean that your ships are finally about to come in. You may have experienced some struggle recently, but now your success is assured.
Struggle.
Especially if you collaborate with others.
What?
Your hopes will soon be realized. You will be bold, decisive, and able to take the risks you need to pay off the bottom line.
Wow. Feel that, bitch.
I want you to put on your list.
Mm-hmm.
Bathing in that. What's that stuff people bathe in?
Epsom salt? Okay.
Epsom salts bathing. That's what I need
so
to
powerful.
be doing for
Oh,
this.
good. Yes. Okay. Yes.
The Three of Wands suggests natural leadership, ability, wealth, and power. You may find yourself entering into a profitable partnership or relationship with a business acquaintance, or find yourself involved in a trade or business deal that will enrich everyone involved. Your negotiations will go smoothly. You might even find a mentor or school senior business manager steps in to assist you. While the Three of Wands suggests that you have had good business sense, watch out for the dark side of this card. It can be a card of conceit, pride, arrogance, insolence, and obstinacy.
Obstinacy. Obstinacy.
Yeah, obstinacy ain't such a bad thing.
No, it's informative, but
It
there's
may
a
be
gentler.
It may be a warning. Don't get too cocky. You will still need to think clearly to make smart decisions, which you always do. The Three of Wands symbolizes trade. It suggests that you have put out something of value into the world, and that it probably generate even more profit and wealth in the days and weeks to come. Whoops.
Mic drop. Book flies out of your hand. Oh my God, what have I been saying? I've been saying this all along.
Historically, the Five of Wands was supposed to be a good sign for anyone who wanted to engage in a little financial speculation. If you get the card, you might want to play the stock market. Just don't invest more than you can afford to lose.
Wow.
That is the Five of Wands in the now.
Three of Wands.
Three of Wands in the now.
Oh, did you read Five of Wands?
No, I read.
I think you jumped a bit. That's interesting. You got.
It was when I.
I think that's interesting though, because what you just read.
The wand.
So it's just another way the cards are like, hey, this too, because I was so fucking pumped to hear all that, because now I am hoping you trust this sort of messaging pretty like fully, and so when it is so I'm gonna be more clear cut when it's so clearly saying this is what's happening, this is what you've been whatever, you can believe that
right
instead.
Into, the Three of Wands suggests natural leadership, ability, wealth, and power. You may find yourself entering into a profitable partnership or relationship with a business acquaintance, and find yourself involved in a trade or business deal that will enrich everyone involved. While the Three of Wands suggests that you have good business sense, watch out for the dark side. And then I dropped it, and then I said, when you get to the Five of Wands in a reading, you may find that you're suddenly part of a team at work or in a social situation. In fact, the Five of Wands has all the hallmarks of committee work. You might need to refine your leadership skills or be prepared to serve as a willing member of the team. The Five of Wands could indicate this test of strength or battle of wills. Keep your cool and watch your temper. Even if you feel comfortable and lighthearted, watch your words carefully, especially if you think you're only joking.
Woo! That's so helpful for me.
When the Five of Wands comes up, it might not take much to turn a mock battle into a real war. Historically, the Five of Wands was supposed to be a good sign for anyone who wanted to engage in a little financial speculation.
The one replacement, I mean, I actually am kind of getting interested in the stock market because I think like there's probably going to be some real value there and affordable. I do believe there's an opportunity there. However, I think it's crucial that more of us learn about the realities of crypto versus what we've been taught to believe. It's very profound and it's very important. So I want to replace or add to that crypto. Okay. Holy shit. Okay.
And the Nine of Wands is the wounded warrior.
What?
A
Oh my god.
mustached man, obviously exhausted, leans on his wand. He may be wounded. There's a cloth bandage wrapped around his head, and he stands defensively, almost as though he's anticipating another attack. His back is literally against the wall. He's standing in front of a palisade of 8 wands, all in a row. Wade called this card Strength.
It's different, lots of flavors of strength, huh? So this one, it didn't say obstinacy, but the last one did. That's interesting. I love it when a reading is like so interwoven, like it says the same words.
When the Nine of Wands appears in a tarot reading, it could suggest that you are a wounded warrior and your back is to the wall. At some point earlier in the day, you may have said to yourself, today is a good day to die.
Yeah?
Every day since then, at some point early in the day, you may have said, oh, I already did that. However, you were focused and strong. You were brave and courageous. You took risks and you persevered. Now you will live to fight another day.
What? You say that in the perseverance video, those exact words.
Granted, you're not the same fighter you were before. You saw battle. You have been injured. Your wounds may heal with time, but they may leave scars, permanent reminders of the damage wrought. Of course, the Nine of Wands might also represent good health and a quick recovery from illness.
Well, there's some powerful shit in there. I know a lot of it wasn't heard, but I know that was wow. Oh, I love it
I
so
think
much.
that we should really make this space up to be our healing space.
I'm 100% on board. It's
it's
here.
just,
It's ready.
It's right here.
It's so easy. It's fucking comfortable right now. Like I mean, you gotta sweat now and then. This is like our outdoor sauna. We don't need the portable sauna. That's wintertime shit. How about that? Like we can make this our sauna. And our cold shit like that. I love our sprinkler. It's so nice because it's like a real gentle spray. It's not like like I hate. So yeah, we can totally self-make a sauna out here. Look at no problem being naked. No problem being naked in this spot. We even have some range in the sun because of the big van over there now. Nick won't just come over and so we only have to keep an eye out for that. We also have a screen. We could bring a screen out. We can make a room. We can make a fucking privacy room. We need our committee to come over and help make it happen. We have everything we need to create like a fucking cool hangout spot. And everybody's like literally dying for community. I haven't even got to tell you about the amazing fucking men who have both said, I'm interested in your household. One of them, 78, looks really healthy. He's from the dance community. You might know him. I don't know. I'd have to I make sure you got sent that email or I could print it. Anyway, he seems fucking awesome. And he's interested. And then there's another dude that I haven't talked to yet, but he's like, oh, it'd be really nice to live with people my own age or you know. So I don't know. So I'm excited. Look, we're like really like mature men are drawn to what we're doing here and they don't know us yet. You know? Most likely. But they have I think you and I have actually we've been out there enough now that there's been a lot of quiet like quiet people paying attention. You know, I actually hear more and more often, oh, I've been seeing you on YouTube, or I've been seeing, you know, Facebooks or whatever, and I'm always like, why wouldn't you tell me you stopped by? Like, hey, I don't know. But we've been raising awareness already. So especially in something like the dance community, there's a lot of people who have come to feel like they probably know us, and
I think
see what
the
we're
dance
doing.
community is the place to go. To
It's
get
almost
good
there.
orders.
Yeah, totally. I mean,
I tried to tell
that's
that to
what
my
good.
daughter, but
Well, we'll show her. You know, sometimes you guys see it, right? So, yeah.
she's afraid. She's assured that all of us smoke pot. And that's a bad thing.
Yeah, well, it's not that what we've been taught is only. I honestly think it's something like Adderall. Adderall is super supportive in some brains, and really not good at all in brains that don't need it. And I think cannabis is a medicine in the way that it every time it does what, you know, Gaia most, you know, wants. It turns on. Oh my God, it's so just like what we just read. I think it connects with the cannabinoid systems in your body that at that time is specifically needed. I just really, that's why I never really care what kind of weed I get, what strength I get. My body just like, this is where we got to do it now. And so for a lot of us, it connects us. It connects us to Gaia. It's a direct connector. And so for those who are it's a plant medicine. People very intentionally work with plant medicine.
Thank you.
So we've been taught to fear it. We've been taught that it's always bad, and that is limited and wrong. And some people it makes fucking stupid. It makes them stupid because they actually are being slugs and, you know, stereotypical dork stoners. There are people like that for sure. It's not the only story though. And that diminishes the benefit that it does. Actually, I think it does more benefit than harm. It's just the idiots are the ones that get all the attention. So, you know, we were taught about Cheech and Chong and just fucking idiots. I mean, I actually want to watch those movies to be reminded what the cultural programming has been. We actually even we have access to Reefer Madness, which is actually really where I want to start.
You want to put all three of these out there?
In the altar? Yeah, I'm not sure if you've had a chance to see the altars, the cards on the altars that I've recently
Not lately.
made. There's some real gorgeous altars in our house recently installed. So to get your...
I have been sleeping.
I know, so I could reintroduce you to your home.
I have been sleeping.
Thank you, Buddy, for
Thank
doing your
you
best
for
to
just
restore.
Move on out. I've been moving on out.
Yeah, the releasing, clearing. What if? Yeah, I don't know. Yep. There's so much good stuff that we can return to that we need to just lay down and watch, reprogram, replace, reprogram. Listen to what we just heard. Okay, I need to eat, so that's actually...
Me too.
Yeah, so let's do our eating, and then I have to at least check my phone. I probably need to make some appointments for looking at apartments, but I'll take a look and see what is needed. And then my hope is you'll feel up to lying on the cuddle zone and, you know, doing something interesting and fun, you know? I'm hoping that's what you'll feel like. Otherwise, we can do it a little bit later if not, but...
Well, I'm gonna call Victor.
Yeah, that's right. You see him at 2. Yeah, so you probably need to rest also. You need time to transition to be ready for Victor. So, let's go eat. Here. You're not... Oops, I'm sorry. I just stepped on your toes. This committee work.
Okay. Okay.
So I think, yeah, I'll get everything.
What can I do?